What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow Arians? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. With that being said, we are doing a reading today in regards to your career and career connections. So what's coming up, what you need to let go of, to offer or to bring that in. So we'll just kind of see what Source has for you in regards to this topic. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. What messages do you have for Aries in regards to career and career connections, Source? What messages do you have for Aries in regards to career and career connections? What messages do you have for Aries in regards to career and career connections? How can we help out Aries in regards to career and career connections, Source? Okay. How can we help out Aries in regards to career and career connections? What do they need to know? Alright, let's see what we got going on for you, Aries. What messages do you have for Aries in regards to career and career connections, Source? Okay, this card wants to come out. What other messages do you have for Aries in regards to career? Whoa, and career connections. Okay, guys, like your cards flying out over here. Alrighty then, let us see what it is that we have. Move my stick out of the way. Yes, I have a stick. Not that it matters. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck in the reverse. My cards are really long here. Got the camera at a weird angle. I don't know. Okay, so let's see what we got going on. We have the Seven of Swords in the upright. The Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay, and the Death card. Okay, so let me just tell you guys, this has been happening all freaking week. I've shuffled these cards before I came on my other deck, and look at what's on the bottom of the deck. Right? This is so crazy. Like, this is, I can't tell you how many other readings this has happened on. It's just such a trip that this is happening. Okay. I do want to get one clarifying card for the Six of Wands, or excuse me, Six of Swords in the reverse. May I please have a clarifying card for the Six of Swords in reverse for Aries? May I please have a clarifying card for the Six of Swords in the reverse for Aries? May I please have one clarifying card for the Six of Swords in regards to Aries and their career and career connection, Source? So it's interesting. Thank you. They want it this way. It's interesting because it's not that somebody's coming in. Look, another Swords card on the bottom. We've got the Ten of Swords in the bottom on the reverse. There's a lot of mental anguish right now. It's like you're really concerned about your money. But it's interesting because there's no... Like, we have the Coins card here, but it's like deeply rooted. Look at that. Cups cards. Yeah, you guys are really in your feelings about your money. Like okay, I see what's happening here. Right now, the way is blocked, right? Like, you're really blocked on what it is that you're going to do with your money. You feel like you want to do something different. You feel like you want to bring in something that's going to be more emotionally fulfilling, but I feel like there's people who are getting involved. I feel like people, like, this is family that's getting involved in regards to your finances and your career. Right, and so it's blocking the way for you. It's like you want to branch out from everything that you've done or known or had in your life, and you want to take on something different. You may have a big family, Aries, that you're trying to take care of, or just people that you are trying to look out for. And it's like kind of frightening because it's like you have this great idea that you want to implement, but right now it's like a huge battle is going on with the people that are surrounding you, not with the people that are dependent on you. This is more or less the people who are involved in your life, trying to find out what's going on with you always. So like, this is relatives, right? Like, this Eight of Cups in the reverse here is relatives coming in. Under that, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. This is because you didn't have the stable life that you needed emotionally when you were a child. And so it was like parental neglect. You were constantly taking care of somebody in your life. It's like you were the one that had to grow up and become the parent at an early age, and that really kind of set the bar for you. It set like this, I'm getting a very maternal, paternal energy coming in, right? Whether you're a woman or a man, it doesn't matter. Like, you're very much the one that takes care of the whole family. Whether that's your kids, it's your parents, it's your grandparents, it's your aunties, your uncles, whatever it is, it's that you're the one that's kind of like the rock in the family, and it's really starting to wear on you. And it's like, well, if I'm the one that's going to be the rock here, then I want to really focus and persevere and do something new. And it's like you have this new energy that's coming into you right now. It's like there's some kind of idea that is formulating, or it's gestating, right? Like, it's in that period of like, I'm thinking about it. It feels like a good idea. It feels like it could be fulfilling. But look, like, even under that, like, okay, I'm just going to show you guys this. I don't usually pull this many cards, but there's so much clarifying this, right? This is like 2 equal parts battling, constantly battling, and exhaustion, emotional anguish, right? And then under that, you have this Ace of Cups in the upright, which is talking about emotional fulfillment. So it's like your family is putting you in this situation of feeling like completely drained. And you're like, have this idea that has come to you, and you're like, no, like, this would be fun. This is what I want to do. But you're refusing to change. This is in the reverse underneath the Ace of Cups. It's like you're refusing to change because it's like you're the hierarchy of your family. And you're whoever it is that's interfering in your life, it's somebody that's been around for some time. You trust them. You bring these ideas to them, but they're not encouraging you. It's like they're telling you every reason why you shouldn't. So you have, look, we have no coins cards coming out in a career reading. Like, that's unusual. Usually there's coin cards that will arise. And it's just not, like, they're not coming up at all. Like, there's so many wands and cups coming through right now, and definitely a lot of swords. So this is a mental situation for you. It's like you're stuck in your head, Aries, because you really want to try something new. You're stuck in your head, and it's creating an emotional imbalance. And that's the thing. It's like you're so good at starting things, Aries. And so with this idea, it's like the 7 of Swords opening the reading. You're like, yeah, let's do it. This sounds like a great idea. Like, I'm pumped. Let's get into it. I'm going to put my best into it. I'm going to give it my all. And then you have this imbalance that's like being highlighted at the center of the reading. Right? And there's definitely a story here, right? It's like you're trying to take 2 steps forward, but you take 3 steps back. And the reason you take 3 steps back is because you rely too much on whoever it is in your circle to give you advice and to help direct you in the right direction. And I do have one question for you, Aries. And this may be very specific to some of you, but this question can relate to all of you. Is whoever this person is that you trust so much with your ideas and your creations and your projects, are they doing the same thing with their lives? Are they branching out from everything that they've ever known, or do they still go to a 9-to-5 job? Because this is about branching away from that. Like, this energy is about going beyond what everybody is used to. And you want to. You really want to. Like, you're getting strength from this. I don't want you guys to really be in this, like, I'm just about to give up and just go back to what it is that I know. Like, no, you need to keep moving forward, because this is giving you strength and the agility to maneuver your life. And it's giving you a new sense of perseverance. And it's keeping you in a place of learning how to fight for your right. Like, this is a powerful card to have here opening your reading. To be in this energy because of somebody else. You have to determine, are you going to let somebody else determine how you feel in your life, or are you going to determine how you feel in your life? Because there's something that is coming through that's emotionally fulfilling, and it's going to bring some sense of stability into your life. So, is there a partnership coming in? For some of you, there may be. There's no sign of partnership coming in, though. None of these cards are stating that there's somebody coming in that's going to help you with this. And I feel like the reason for that, Aries, and this may sound disheartening, and it's not meant to, you need to learn how to become strong in your character so that you can invite in people who are equally matched to that vibration. Because right now you're so used to surrendering to your broken heart. But not in a good way. This isn't like surrendering in hopes that something's better. This is you surrendering because it's like, I'm tired of fighting, and I'm going to let this person win in my life because I'm so sick of fighting them. I'm so sick of having this conflict. I'm so sick of having this dis-ease between us. Like, it's like you want it to be balanced, but there is nothing balanced here. And the reason being is because you really put this person on a pedestal, or these people on a pedestal. Maybe it could be a job situation, but you've put whatever it is on a pedestal thinking that it has some control over you. The true definition of giving your power away is allowing this person, this place, this thing to be the have-all, end-all, be-all for you, the decision maker for you. You are capable of making your own decisions, Aries, and that's what Source is asking you to do. We have the Death card here saying it's time for you to transform and let go of what is no longer serving you, and it is cutting these out. Okay? It's cutting these out. If you look at the way he's swinging his scythe here, he's cutting out this uncertainty, this anxiety, and this interference due to family relations. Swing that bitch and cut those out of your lives. And it may be hard. It may be so hard. Okay? And it may be probably the most challenging thing that you've ever had to do, because I feel like these people have been around and have been influencing you for a long time, because you're in distress right now, Aries. You're in distress and your money is tight. And I feel like I keep getting this image of somebody like holding a coin purse in their hand and like gripping it because there's only like a penny left in it. And it's like, I can't spend this penny, but people keep coming in and wanting to know what's up with your pennies. You have a family to take care of. You have people that depend on you. You need to figure this out because you have so much responsibility. And that's weighing on you. And it's really weighing on you. And it's like you want the best for those that you love. And you want the best for those that are in your family right now. But there's like this person that's here, right? Like you're the one that's having a lack of will to move forward with this. Look, you're moving backwards, right? You go 7, 6, 5 is on the bottom of that deck. And then into 4, it's like you're moving backwards. And it's because you're so unclear. You're so unclear on what to do. And Source is trying to give you the go-ahead, right? And I'm going to tell you, this person that's in your life they're doing this because maybe they tried it on their own and they didn't succeed. And so now they want to be stingy towards you. And they're not trusting of you. And they're putting that on your shoulders. And that's not fair. That's theirs to deal with. It's not yours to hold as a burden. And you're putting it on your shoulders like it's your world to carry. And that's what you've surrendered to. Not trusting the process. It's like you've allowed this person to infiltrate your beliefs in such a way. It's a profound energy that has overtaken you. And that's Source is asking you for your career and your finances to come back. And for you not to feel so defeated. And to be so sad all the time. It's time for you to change you and to go towards this thing, this idea. There's an idea that has come to you. It's time for you to just say nothing and take action like you do. That's what you do, Aries. You say nothing and you take action. But in this, it's like you've talked about it so much that you can't even take action. You don't know what to do. This card wants to come out. You don't know what to do in this, and it's breaking your heart. Why? Why are you going to let someone else tell you how to live your life? That's violence towards yourself because you're not trusting yourself to make own decisions for your own life. But Aries, you're capable of doing that. I know you begin spring. That's the beautiful thing. You begin spring. You are the spring. When the flowers come up from the earth and they begin to bloom, when the tree breaks the ground and it takes root, when the bushes declare to all the world that they have their leaves on them and they provide flowers to the bees and to the hummingbirds, and they call in all of nature to fulfill all of nature. Like, this is a beautiful place to be in. You are the beginning. So what's it going to take to begin for yourself? instead of trying to convince this person that this is right for you. What's it going to take for you to convince yourself? So they want this one first. So you got Emily Bronte. All right. She says, if you've ever looked at me once with what I know is in you, I would be your slave. I feel like you've let go and just turned into this person's slave of life. It's like you can't move forward. I get this feeling like you can't move forward until you get their opinion. And that's what has put you in this mental prison and this state of unclarity, because you really are in this place of thinking that they have control over you and you can't make a move unless they're there giving you guidance. It says hearts can be broken, but souls should be shared. This is about your soul purpose, okay? Like this idea that has come to you is about your soul purpose. And when this person just mistrusted you and said it wasn't good for you, it broke your heart. And that's what they're saying. Like this is for you, Aries. Whatever this idea is, you know. And if you don't know, it's about to be cultivated. And they want you to keep it to your heart, close to your heart, and just take action. It says love is like the wild rose briar, friendship like the holly tree, but which will bloom most constantly? And what did I say? You guys are the one that's the bushes that's showing the leaves, the flowers that bloom. Like they're confirming that. Like you are spring, begin. Without spring, we would not have summer. Without spring, we would not have fall. Without spring, we would not have winter. Without you, what is there? Nothing. We need you, Aries. The world needs you. This person doesn't want you to become what you're meant to become, because that might mean that you have to leave them behind. And that's why you don't have a career connection coming to you in this time, because you've relied so much on a codependent relationship that it's time for you to rely on yourself. And when you begin to rely on yourself, you will open yourself up to bring in people who are on the same vibration as you, that are in a vibration of wanting to succeed and wanting to encourage others, more importantly. Look, news 23. What did I say? You guys are getting an inspiration coming. We've got Raven here bringing you news. Something is coming, but we've got 5, change. It's like you have to be willing to change. Are you going to allow yourself the opportunity to change? Or are you going to stay in the same energy of always going back and trying to get this person's approval, trying to get, this situation's approval? It could even be a job. It could be as simple as a job. It could be as complex as somebody that's been around in your life forever. Whatever it is, it doesn't have your best interest in mind. Okay? It doesn't. They don't. They want to see you fail because that means that they're not alone. And that seems cruel. And it's like, I'm not telling you this so you can go and scream and yell at whoever this is or whatever the situation is. I'm telling you this because sometimes people think that they're giving you advice with the best intentions, but what they're doing is they're steering you away from the thing that's most meant for you. And why is that? Because they themselves wouldn't have the courage to begin it. And you do. When you see your truth, when you see how firm and strong you are, you have the energy to confirm it. Look at that. Shaman, ancient healing wisdom. So your purpose has something to do very spiritual. Very spiritual. There is a sense of you could be a healer. You could be an advice giver. If not, you are the person that helps others begin the projects that they need to begin. This is about connecting with your heart and with your truth. Okay, there's a deep sense of healing that needs to be done here, because this person has broken your heart not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4, not 5. This person has broken your heart many, many times, and you continue to go back to them because of the connection that you guys have in this world. So whatever label they own or possess in your life, you continue to go back to them. And this is telling you, when you heal this and you listen to your angels, you listen to that deeper part of you, you can heal this wound that's inside of you. And when you heal the wound inside of you, you will allow your purpose to shine through, which will give you purpose. It will give you fulfillment. And it won't be like trying to fill the void anymore, because there won't be a void. There won't be a need to fill the void. There won't be a need for anybody's approval. There won't be this need to get someone else on board with you, because you'll be on board with you. And then that will automatically bring in those connections that you need in your life. You know, it's interesting. You see her here, and there are these two people in the background, and she's like walking away, right? She's walking away. That's like sources pointing out that it's time for you to walk away, right? Very much you need to be on your own for right now, and not to be afraid to be alone. Like if you look here, he's got his shield and his sword, and he's in this raven's mouth. And it's like it's him alone with God, with source, with nature. Him alone being in this news. This is not sharing this with other people. It's time for you to really consider, are these people serving your journey, or are they keeping you bound? Because from what's coming out, they really feel like they're keeping you bound, Aries. And you're such a beautiful energy when you allow yourself to grow and to be the starter. You guys will start wildfires that have burned for years. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, you guys will start wildfires that will burn for years. Embrace your Emperor power. Embrace your Queen of Wands energy. You're not a meek person that needs to be guided by somebody else. You are a leader. Begin to lead. And then you'll see that your money, your career, your finances, everything that you want in this life will begin to flow to you, instead of it feeling like you always have to chase after it, or like you always have to change yourself just to impress other people. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that at all, Aries. This is what I have for you. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, set that notification bell down below so you always know when the next video does go live. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Arians, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Becky is out of the house for now, but until we meet again, mwah, peace out. I love y'all. Bye.